But no, just practice it. Say, okay, I'm going to just be quiet for a second. I'm going to listen. I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to, actually, what's going to happen is, as I really listen, I'm going to hear what you're really saying, and then I'm going to know how to really respond. And so I will say what's appropriate at the moment. And when I do that, it helps you, it helps me. I mean, this is really how this intimacy works. It doesn't mean that I have all these problems and I just dump them on people at random. That's not being intimate, that's being needy. So, but what I do learn to do is, if I have a problem, I take it to the person that's my confidant. I share it. Now, I've got a partner in life that there's certain things I should be sharing with them about what's going on with me. I want to be transparent. I want to be honest. I want to be truthful. So I'm going to share this thing with my partner, right? But how many times do we go around, we have a partner, there really are things that we should be talking about, but we're not. What I'm doing is I'm taking that to my other confidant. And what that turns into is either complaining or, you know, some other thing that's really not that helpful. Now, I'm not saying we shouldn't take it to our other confidant, because we need clarity. So we take it to that person, but with the mindset that I'm going to talk to this other person so that then I can go back and do something with it in the other relationship where there's the issue. So sometimes this could happen. It could be serendipitous. It could happen in a relationship where we first meet somebody, that we begin a conversation and it turns into a deep conversation where we actually share something intimate between us. But be careful in this area, because it's so easy to sometimes overburden someone else. So take the cue, listen, pay attention, watch for reactions, and most importantly, look for the opportunity to be helpful. And because when we do that, when we look for the opportunity to be helpful to the other person, we find that we are most helped. And this is why I started the talk today with the meditation that was just focused on the breathing. Because this really is our model for life. If we can remember it wherever we go, see, our breath goes with us wherever we go. So we have this tool that we're carrying around with us, that anytime we feel anxiety, anytime we feel nervousness, upset, anger, we just can remember to breathe. Just breathe. And then realize, as soon as I start the breath, because I see it immediately when I'm upset and then I remember to breathe, I notice that I'm either holding my breath or my breath is real shallow. So then I remember, okay, let me just take in what life is giving me right now. And so the symbol is, I'm taking in air, I'm filling myself with air, but what I'm really taking in is life. And that means, when I say life, that means whatever's happening in front of me. I'm taking in whatever the person that I'm in relationship with is doing in front of me. I'm taking that in on my breath. And then when I breathe out, I'm feeling myself giving love, giving myself back to life. And so this is something we can do anytime. And the more we do this in relationships, to remember, and you know, and I've said this before, but you'll see it happen. As soon as you start practicing this breathing, people are going to think that you're just mad and you're sighing. You say, what did I do? You just sighed. No, no, no. I'm just breathing. Just breathing. So when we do this, this is really, it is just so helpful and so simple, because, you know, sometimes we get lost in all these ideas and we try to remember, man, there's so many things I have to remember about how I'm supposed to interact with people. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just relax. Relax. Be yourself. Be genuine and true. Take off the mask and stop sticking your head up your butt. That's all.